Hey, what's up YouTube, and welcome back. Fair warning though, this video contains more footage of my fingers than it does of an airplane. And wow, this plane is tiny. I couldn't resist taking it a step further though, and put in a photo etch set for the cockpit, landing gear, and antennas. By the way, the control stick in the cockpit was too short, too fat, and looked real stumpy looking. So what you see there is the replacement I made with stretched sprue. Make sure you fill that front section up with as much weight as you can. The instructions don't say how much or to use anything at all, but I can tell you that this amount was barely enough to keep it from falling on its tail. Wish I'd used a little bit more. You saw me sand down the gun sight earlier. That was in preparation to add this clear plastic sheet, which is another improvement I did to make this look a little bit more to scale. There is only one option for a closed canopy, and after I spent $15 on the world's smallest photo etch set, I wanted to make sure you could see it in the end. I used a razor saw to turn this into a two-piece opened canopy. As with all my recent metal finishes, I build up many super thin layers of gloss black and then do a final layer of 90% thinner with gloss black. That gives it the wet look and makes a good base for the all-clad lacquer paint. In between coats, I roughed up the black finish with some sanding cloth to help smooth out some imperfections. I color matched this green to the checkerboard pattern on the rudder and then sprayed a base coat of white so the green would be more pronounced. Not only did the decal fold over on itself, but I applied it in reverse, 180 degrees backwards. I spent the next 10 minutes frantically trying to correct these mistakes with water and paintbrushes. This decal is actually a bat, like the animal, for those of you who are like me and are thinking, WTF is this red blob? I used all-clad aqua gloss to protect the decals prior to the oil wash. This is my go-to gloss coat because it's water-based, hence the name aqua, and it won't destroy the lacquer finish. Super glue will destroy the finish, so be careful when applying it. I saved all the fragile odds and ends like the landing gear doors, pitot tube, and antennas until the end, lest I knock them off. I attached the rigging thread with extra thin super glue, and yes, it was as difficult and tedious as it looks. At this point, I was feeling a bit lazy, and since the best lighting you can get is from the sun, I walked outside and snapped these pictures. I didn't even use my fancy camera. These were taken with a Google Pixel 5 cell phone. Anyways, I've been super busy this year. Wish I could have produced more videos by this point, but here we are. I've got a bit more in my stash, and if you're curious what's up next, just comment or check out the About section on my channel. I will see you next time.